Warning, Brightside Masks RPG contains content that is not suitable for younger audiences and may be triggering to some, including strong language, mild violence, gore, death, dying, God I wish, struggling with trauma, creating trauma, erasing that trauma, and bullying. Please review the on-screen warnings before enjoying the show.
So later on that day, the Myers guys are having their nice burger dinner. They're all talking and whatnot. This character in particular is not talking and is just sort of looking down at her phone like, why is there a freaking monster sitting at the dinner table? And Nico is just shoving food in their mouth as much as they can just so he can like blurt out a bunch of stuff like this about Dr. Cosmo, and like eats, and then it's like, and then this happens, and like he's just going off. The parents are awkwardly staring at each other from across the table like, this is our lives now, we moved to Halcyon, this is how it's gonna be. And Luffy's just happily eating her portion of the meal and just like trying to join in where she can, and Nico's nonsense. And
Amari's actually been, like, throughout this dinner, they've been odd. Like, normally they would, like, chip in to, like, you know, like, say, hey, cool it, Tiger, or something to, like, Nico. But right around now, they're just, like, kind of out of it. Like, they've been, you know, like, glancing around, like, twitching a little bit, like, nervously. They've been, you know, drumming their hands on the table, and, like, they've eaten their food already. They're just kind of staring around, like, something's off, or in a sense they're just angry, but they just they're zoning out a little bit. They're not really paying attention to what's happening at dinner.
Yeah, which is like leaving Luffy in like quite the situation, because Luffy's just like eating and looking over to Amari just like, your family's really nice, and is like trying to be like as calm as she can be, but Nico's honestly kind of freaking her out. And Cameron eventually steps in, and Cameron's just like, dude, chill, you're freaking out that. She just sort of like blinks twice and looks over like, sorry, no one ever wants to talk superhero stuff, you know? Like, I can never just like go off. Sorry, Luffy, I didn't mean to get all excited. He looks down at his dinner and he's all bummed out. And Luffy's just like, no, it's okay. It makes you happy, and that makes me happy. You're quite the cheerful little thing. Mm-hmm. So, like, what are you? Sorry if that's rude, but, like, I don't know. I'm curious. She sort of, like, shrugs. So, that's hard. I'm a Joshua hybrid? Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. I'm like part human, part aquatic creature. And she just sort of gives a thumbs up. Oh, so you're not alien. Okay. Huh. You look really alien though, like that's so cool. You could totally pass that off. You could tell everybody you're an alien, they would believe you. But that would be lying, and lying's bad.
Would she do that? Mari, like spacing in and out of the conversation. Like, they heard, like, a few things that have been said, but, like, not as much. Mari kind of looks over at Erica. Hey, Mom, I'm about done with the dinner. Can I go back? I can probably take Lofi back to, you live in the reef, right?
Well, that's where the bus usually drops me off, because my mom's usually there to pick me up, but yeah, I think, I think I have a training session. I can't remember. she like pulls out this tiny little like pocket planner, and she's just like, oh, yep, I have training with Caspian. Yay.
Oh wow, you train?
Yeah,
Oh.
Nobody can get into Mariana Trench, so I have to work really hard every day to make that happen. She looks tired when she says this.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, small warrior.
You can't just leave me like hanging like that. You're gonna be the one to go to Mariana's Trench because Tsunami can't. So you're Tsunami's daughter. It makes sense. Oh my god, it makes sense! She's having a moment. He's like leaning back in the chair so far he's probably gonna fall, and Cameron just like stops the chair and like holds it.
Whoa, don't bust your head open.
But I wanna bust my head open! I Dude, I'm so stupid. He bangs his head on the table. He's determined to hurt himself. Your dad speaks up like, hey son, beat your head against the wall another time. We're eating family dinner. Yeah, okay. I'll wait to be disappointed in myself later. He just eats his burger. Well, good luck. I know that's never been done, so like don't be too hard on yourself. Luffy Luffy takes that very well. Like Luffy's just like, oh,
Well, thanks. I'm doing my best. Oh, thank you for dinner. It was really good. It's one of my favorite meals. I don't know how you do that.
lucky guess. Dad's just like watching her walk by, like with her little dinosaur feet, and he's just sort of like looking at Amari like, uh-huh.
Don't.
I'm not. He just like keeps eating.
Oh.
All right. I'll text you guys later.
Bye bye.
How about that?
Nico. Bye bye. Mean lady.
Cameron's just like, what? I'm the mean lady.
Amari like genuinely laughs when she says that. Yeah. Bye.
Shut
mean lady.
up.
She is mean though.
Luffy says snarkily. Yeah, and as you guys are walking towards the door, somebody else is walking towards the door on the other side. It's gonna be a really weird coinkydink.
Try and chase the cat, vanishes through the front door. So now Sam has to be like, oh god, okay, well, I guess I'm knocking on the door to explain why I'm chasing the invisible cat.
So this cat just like whooshes through the wall. Nobody sees this except for you, Amari. You're just kind of like, and this cat is just sort of like hissing and like, meow, and like freaking runs this way and like is looking at the door all like spiked up and mad.
Huh?
Oh no.
Amari, are you okay?
Yeah. Just
Sam
hold on.
knocks on the
1
door.
second.
Oh,
Very like slowly walks kind of around the cat and like tries not to look at it.
Yikes.
Like, Amari's used to ghosts, not in their house, but ghosts. So they just kind of try to passively ignore it.
There's somebody at the
Okay.
door.
Oh, somebody's at the door. Okay. Amari opens the door.
And then Sam looks terrified at realizing where he is and who's
Yep,
at
dog runs in. They're fighting. They're just like making a bunch of noise over here, like, and it's just like a nightmare that only Amari is living.
Amari!
Yeah.
Amari doesn't even hear that. Amari is dead focused on the visitor at the door. Oh.
Hi, this is
Hi, Sam.
So
Oh. Hi, Sam.
Text steps back.
Yeah, no. Amari's getting between those two instantly.
this is gonna sound really crazy, but since the incident, there's been this weird cat that's been following me around. Like at first I thought it was like just one of the strays that keeps showing up at my warehouse, but then nope. This one is apparently not, and no one else can see it but me apparently. Like I see it, and anyway, it somehow ran through your door, and I'm looking to get it back. I don't know why it's so skittish and running away. Usually it likes to stay by me. I don't. Maybe it's leading me here. Maybe it's leading me here to say that I'm sorry. For what happened? I'm not entirely sure.
Amari's very much just trying to process literally everything that Sam just said and also maintain their, like, urge to just, like, yell, honestly.
Hey, you know what? This is probably a really weird thing to hear kind of thing. Did you guys want to go someplace else, maybe, and we can resolve a couple of things, and I can say I'm sorry. Do you want to go someplace else? This seems maybe that's not the best place to talk about all.
Yeah, no, it
My
really,
cat.
really isn't. Luffy, do you need me to take you to the reef first, or do you want to hear what Sam has to say? I'll make sure nothing happens, alright? They're saying this out loud so Sam can hear that they are still mad.
Sam like hears it and he just looks a little bit hurt, but like understandingly so. He's like, yeah.
I'm curious why you did that.
She's not looking at you. She can't look at you, Sam.
Amari just kind of pats Luffy on the shoulder and then just nods to Sam. Alright,
could talk while we walk there.
Y'all are walking towards the reef. Yeah, Luffy's like literally like attached to Amari's arm, like not
Yeah.
trusting him, obviously.
Amari's been keeping their eyes on, like, locked on Sam most of the time. Like, occasionally it'll drift towards the ghost, just because Amari is, like, mildly curious about what Sam was saying about how the cat suddenly appeared, and since Sam can see it, it's weird, because Amari, for all they didn't know Sam could see ghosts, so...
He can only see the one. He can't see
Yeah, which is weird. So, you said you wanted to apologize to me.
I want to apologize to you both. I kind of realized that what happened there hurt you both in ways that I didn't mean it. I was acting rash, I was acting quickly, I was doing what I thought was right. There was a voice in my head that told me that it was the right thing to do. I was overly dressed in a situation, and none of that is to say that I'm trying to make an excuse for how hurt you both got. I never want anyone else to get hurt. If it comes down to it, I'd rather jump in front of danger and be the one to get hurt. If I'm being honest, I didn't know what would happen if I crushed that thing. Part of me was hoping that if I smashed it, maybe I'd save everyone and I'd be the one that gets. Maybe I'd be the one that vanished. You know? Sometimes I wonder if that's kind of the better option, considering a lot of this. But anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. I am really sorry for what happened.
Amari sighs, looking at Lofi, honestly, first before they make a move to react.
Did you want to consult the Luffy ghost? You focus in on that realm again, and you can see Luffy's ghost sort of like more near you than like where Luffy's actually standing, like peering up at Sam.
He did destroy the key to Mariana's trench, but it's not totally gone, is it? I feel it. It's still here. Maybe we can fix it.
Sam just out of nowhere remembers, oh right, takes out his pocket, takes the little piece that he realized got like stuck in his hand on the way home that he keep meaning to like bring back and like drop off at like the reef that we talked about. And it's like, oh, I mean, I've been meaning to bring this back to the reef. It kind of got a piece from the thing, and it kind of got lodged in my hand, and just like hands it to Amari. I've meant to bring it back.
I don't know what to do with
There's only a couple pieces missing. Maybe we can find the rest of them. And then we can fix it. And then everything will be fixed. And then maybe I can do my job. Hopefully. I mean, they did find some stuff by breaking it, but I think it needs to be together. I don't know why.
Wait, did you say you gave it to Amari? Did you hand the piece to Amari?
Yeah.
Luffy looks at you. You're holding these two things close together,
Amari.
and like all of these ghosts are reacting.
See? See, I already feel better. Just having them there. That's what we have to do! We have to fix it! If we can fix it... I don't know why I want to fix it.
We can fix. No. Amari like shakes their head and like looks at Sam. You will fix it. I don't know if I can accept your apology yet, because you hurt someone that was important to me, not just me. But if you're willing to help rebuild what you destroyed, I don't have any objections.
Me neither.
But if it makes things any better, I appreciate that you came to me instead of me having to come to you, as things normally are when these things happen. Amari, like, holds the piece in their hand and, like, kind of looks back, like, sighs a little bit. Yeah, we can fix it. And Lofi, you said you had to do something with the
Yes.
artifact?
The artifact? It was kind of like, it was like a map. It sort of was like a map of the ocean. And at the very middle was something that we couldn't get to. And I was gonna follow that, kind of like a map, to the bottom of the trench. It sounds crazy, but I think I trust Reef. I know they wouldn't hurt me. And I think that with it being gone, they sort of have been training me a lot more, because that was like our safety net. And now I don't have that. But if we could fix it, that would mean a lot to me. Because I don't want to hurt my mom if I get hurt.
Am I able to comfort/support either or both?
Hey, if you want to roll for it, roll for it.
Please, I'm
roll
dying.
for it. Both of them, separate rolls. Let's go. Comfort them.
So the first one, I will try and comfort Lofi.
Okay.
First. Oh.
Oh, yikes.
That's the
Okay.
first one.
See if you can make Amari despise you a little less.
We'll find out. Worse than the first one.
Ha! You know, okay, that makes
Oh my god.
They've been glowing, like, it's weird, like, they, again, I think I said this at one point, but they glow different colors of, the Northern Lights, and the color that they have on their face is, like, a kind of reddish green, like, both colors simultaneously are just kind of, like, flashing in and out of their face.
I'm gonna say, you have your cat there, so you do get a +1, so that 1/6 actually becomes a hit. So you actually get to help Lofi, but you most certainly can't help Amari. What you may have unintentionally done, you might have altered or attempted to alter that memory to not make it seem so pinpointed on you necessarily. Maybe not make it as bad as it seems, because at this point you're pretty desperate to just move past this guilt. But the thing is that Lofi doesn't notice, and Lofi actually feels better. But Amari might notice, like, a weird feeling, and that might not work out very well for you.
This is the drawback from earlier when he, like, you know, did the thing.
Yeah.
And now it's just sort of like having a hard time reeling
Yeah,
it more.
it just goes to show you how much he has to learn.
I'm so sorry, Sam. You're
I
trying
know.
your best, but it just
Sam
is
suffer
not doing
hours.
Like-
Luffy just, like, hears everything you say, and she just sort of, like, nods, and she's just like,
Okay, I forgive you. And we're gonna fix this. Because that's what heroes do!
and she, like, does, like, this little pose.
Sam offers a
She high-fives you, like, she's convinced that you're, like, the best person ever.
Now we can all be friends again, right, Amari?
Right, Amari?
So, Sam tried to tap into Amari's memories and alter them, but there was something there that wasn't necessarily going to have that. And whatever it was, whatever it may be, it wasn't a conscience. It was definitely Amari, but felt different. And as Sam, like, kind of reached into the consciousness to try and, like, find the memory, Sam feels like almost a burning, like, I don't know, like, in them. It's not strong. It's not strong enough to, like, be damaging, but it's definitely there. It definitely hurt for a split second. And Amari snaps into realization of what just happened. And, like, them on the outside, like, oh my god, there are like little auroras, though not even auroras, like light around them, like almost like a flickering kind of light that like edges off of the side of their face, and they are staring daggers at Sam, and like their expression goes from just, you know, mildly listening to abject horror, and then again anger. What was that? What did you have memory, you have memory power. You were trying to get in there. You were trying to get in there.
I wasn't trying to do anything.
Amari gets up in Sam's face, like, literally right away.
You know what? Fine. Hit me. If that'll make you feel better, hit me.
Please don't fight.
Amari is fuming, like, they're
Oh my gosh!
they're gonna hit Sam. Yeah, Amari just straight up, like, gets in Sam's face, slaps him, steps back a moment, like, they're like shaking. They're like, you totally just like set something off in them, and they've got light all around them, and they are just like looking at you now, like, just go. I was willing to try. I was willing to try with you, but you have to show me that you're not gonna do that again. Don't.
Sam walks past, like, well, tried. I hope you feel better.
Take a powerful blow.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice!
Alright.
Yeah, that's a
Damn.
Hey,
So, like,
yeah.
you just took that shit and you're like,
Well,
"Okay,
yeah.
anyways," and you walked off!
Hope you feel better. Didn't really solve anything.
Damn!
Amari is having a horrible time. They back off after that whole thing just happened, and they're like breathing heavily. They're
Luffy,
trying
like,
to
literally, like,
regain
holds you up,
themselves.
like, just, like, support beams you.
It's okay. He's gone now.
Why did he hate that? I hate this.
What happened?
They got the message that they needed to across to Sam, and even though they were willing to give them a chance, that chance is gone.
Oof. So cosplay club. It's after school hours. Tobe, you forgot this even existed until Oliver's like, "Hey, yeah, you're gonna come to cosplay club," and he's like, "Oh shit." You kind of have to.
We were walking next to each other, and then you like turned to go to the bus, and I was like, "Dude, where are you going?"
We're gonna go home.
It's Thursday. It's cosplay
Thursday.
club today.
Oh,
You said you'd come with me. Remember, Keith is gonna be there. I literally don't know who else.
right. Oh,
last
you're
week
right.
it was just us, and it was
Oof.
No, that's fair.
Well.
Okay, I got you. I'm coming.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against Kifa. It's just like she just talked the entire time, and it was mostly about talk tick, and I don't. Most
These
of it
kids
went
and their
over my
talk-tick.
head.
God. All right, cool. It's fine. It's not like, I mean, we're on good terms now. It's always you. It's Kifa. Who else?
She started the club, and last week I was the only member, and so she's like, we need to each bring a friend, and so I have no idea who she's roped into this. I mean, invited.
Oh, you're right. All right, it's cool. I got you.
You're left in the class with these two. And the teacher in charge sort of makes his way into the room, and he's just like, "Ah, yes, cosplay club. It is Thursday. Who's excited to have some cosplay club shenanigans?"
Wait, I know this dude. He's got like a.
Yeah, I guess I
Thanks, Oracle. Let us have our club now. Don't be weird. I'll be supervising. And he like does like the classic ding, like wink smile thing, and like Kifa's just like, "Yeah, okay, whatever, loser." Anyways, welcome to cosplay club. I'm Kifa. I'm the leader of. She looks and she realizes like this is kind of it. She's like, this club. That's, you know, we're kind of building it from the ground up, so it's kind of humble beginnings here. But basically, basically, we just have a passion for cosplay because, honestly, it's viewed as such an underrated art. Like, so much goes into these costumes and makeup, and we don't get enough credit. I'm trying to sort of, like, get the stigma off of cosplay from being, like, creepy and weird to being, like, you know, kind of, like, more accepted. Like, me and Oliver were like, hey, like, why don't we just, like, make a club and, like, we can make some really cool, like, you know, group outfits and stuff and, like, show it off, like, with our powers and stuff and, like, well, I mean, not you, Oliver, but, like, all of us with powers can, like, show it off and be cool.
Yeah,
So Attorney's just sort of sitting in the back, like, so we're gonna play dress up? It sounds lame when you say it like
No,
that. Oh, God. It's not dress up. It's like more expensive dress up. She realizes she's backing herself into a corner here.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be expensive if you just put in the time and effort.
Yeah, like, honestly, I think that's your superpower,
like-
dude. Like, have you seen his stuff? It's so good.
Oliver's
damn,
blush.
for real?
It's like, I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of free time, I guess.
They want to see your creations. Do you have means to show them, Oliver?
I pull up my Mediagram account on my, on my phone. It's called All of Your Base. It's just got a couple of costumes that I've done. Some for like other people and a couple for myself.
Ooh.
There's a character from the popular arena shooter game, Watchers, and as well as some superhero costumes.
Whoa!
And then I scrolled too far, and like there's like a work in progress of a blue spark outfit, and I'm like, oh, quickly like exit out, and I'm like, that one's not finished yet. I
that was
need
the.
to...
Wait, are you trying to? Oh my God! Wait. So that can be a thing, though. Hold up, that was Blue Spark's costume, right?
I mean, not yet. It's not finished.
Well, yeah, but like when you get that, like, what if we literally just like, okay, so you said we need to get this like out there and be like, cool and whatnot. Like, if we literally just dress up as teachers or something, like strut down the hall or
my God!
something, that'd be
That would be
cool, I think.
so good! Oh my God. I was thinking we could do the archipelago as like our first thing, but like, no, this is way better. Being our teachers, like, I'm kind of down for anything, honestly. There's not much to do at Hive. It's kind of boring. This is like the most exciting thing that's happened all week. Hey, and it would also be a good way to get on their good side and be like, oh, look, we want to be heroes. When like, do we though? She's sort of just like, sassily puts her hand on her hip, and the Oracle just, like, comes over like, Miss Gibbs? I mean, no, like, I definitely want to be a hero! And his little orb lights up green, and he's like, that you do! She just sweats, nervously looking at you guys like, no, I want to be a villain, okay? Like, I'm just, like, lying really good. She's sweating.
right. No, that's okay. It's cool. Be what you want to be.
I mean, I didn't just, like, sneak into this school for the fame or something. And his orb lights up green! Yes, you did! Shut up! Shut up!
Anyway, I mean, obviously you're gonna be like, if you're Blue Spark, okay.
I mean,
I don't know, like, okay,
I could make another costume if you think that, like if you wanted to do Blue Spark, because like it doesn't have to be for this thing. Like, there's always like cons and Halloween and stuff. So
wait a minute. If I just unleash my powers, I don't have to. Nah, fine. But like, let's just choose one. Like, maybe it'd be easier. Was that one teacher with the mask?
There's, like, all of them wear masks, dude. They're, like, heroes.
Okay, well,
it's kind of a thing.
The white black.
The one that's next to us that, like, floats around and is, like, really annoying. Oh, that's Tempest.
Yeah.
You want to cosplay Tempest?
Ooh, you can pull it off!
I mean, I gotta cover.
Can you fly?
I
can fly! Saturni starts flying.
Right, we got our Tempest.
Yeah! Saturni just, like, soars through the air, just excitedly.
So a Tempest, a Blue Spark. Who would you want to be?
Well, I guess it makes most sense if I was, like, real. You could be, Machi Dukpana. He's like the alien dude who like has a brain thing, like you can see into his skull. It's like, whoa. He's kind of weird. You could
like
get away with some rad cosplay. Like if you like made the brain in like actual liquid and like sealed it like in a thing and wore it on top of your head, like that would look really cool. You could get pretty creative with that one.
That's like a heck of a first project, though. Like, is this stuff?
I mean, unless you want to be the principal.
How do do we grow more legs or like?
Could you? I mean, can't you like do illusions?
I mean, they're usually just a
I mean, I
prop.
can.
Usually, you could just like make some out of like wire and kind of like a weird stuffed animal, but you tie
I have an
it to your
idea.
back.
Toby. She like comes over, she like leans her arm around you like she has an idea and it's probably not good. Toby. I have an idea. You have illusion powers. Yeah. What if you like cast an illusion that you were the teacher? And you like totally messed with some kids. Like, just hear me out. I think they're having a club meeting, like, in a couple classrooms down. Like, what if we just go mess with them?
Our club is like brand new. I don't think we should be getting into trouble right now. I mean, we barely meet the minimum requirements to technically be a club. And I don't want us getting shut down right at the beginning.
Man, come on! My viewers need something juicy! This is not juicy! This is lame! We gotta pick a fight, man! Club fights! Club fights, guys!
Can't you give them juicy without putting the club in danger?
I mean, I'll give you a.
Keepa like raises her eyebrow to that, like, oh?
I gotta side with Oliver on this one. I'm here, and you're here, and we probably shouldn't endanger the 4 people and the fucking lie detector dude that we got right there. So let's do that later.
She like grins.
I mean, if the cosplay is good enough.
Yeah, you're right. So like, are we gonna like speed through these costumes? Like, are we gonna like make it a challenge where it's like, ooh, let's get it done by like next meeting, or like, are we gonna like work on it? Like, is it gonna be like a contest to see who's could be the most convincing or the most creative?
Oliver, what do you think?
I don't know. I kind of like to put more time into them. So, like, if we just kind of rush it, I don't think they'd be as good, you know?
What he said. No Russian.
Russian. I heard that before. It's cold there. Saturni has the most blank stare. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some extra time. Kifa says, like, putting a little schedule on her phone. Okay, so, let's just get started. We all have assigned our, like, teachers we're gonna cosplay, and then we can... We'll do a progress report next week.
That sounds good. Can we, like, work in pairs or something? Because I imagine Saturni might need some help with that. And Oliver knows what he's doing, and I ain't got a clue.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. I mean, I guess that's, like, theme of the day.
Oh, yeah, dude, our project went great, though, right?
Yeah, our project pretty much...
You guys got A+. Good job. The Oracle's little thing, like, lights up green is like, it did! It went great! I hate him. Kifa just steps forward.
Here, why don't we, I don't know, we could start by taking measurements.
I still want a contest. How about, it's me as attorney versus you and Toby. Whoever can make the best one.
Okay, I mean, I feel like this just causes unnecessary division. Very small.
Why do you have to be so lame, dude?
Well, but then it's more fun that way, bro.
Just let me have my destructive fun! She says, gripping her phone aggressively. Attorney takes some steps back.
You know what? You know what? I think we can do it, and I can make an illusion of a better costume if it doesn't work.
Yes,
so
you
I think
sure
we can. Make it
can.
work.
They're all just staring at this man. Can we make him leave? Attorney mutters.
Mr. Oracle, real quick.
Yes.
Can I just roll?
Oh my god, what are you gonna do to this man? He's just doing his job fine. Roll to release your powers if you want. But if it fails, you gotta let me know what you were trying to do so I can punish you.
That's a I was literally just trying to be like, I just wanted to make another Toby up here and just be like, yo, can you tell which one's me?
Yeah, so like you cast out this illusion and you're just like, can you tell this isn't me? And like, it's so obvious it's not you. Like, everybody knows this. And like, the Oracle just sort of looks back and forth. Ooh. Oh. He takes a step back and he realizes who you are. And he's just like, I would prefer if you did not use those powers in this building. Based on your lineage, I don't believe that's very wise.
Oh.
Wait a second, Toby. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Mr. Oracle,
Yes.
this statement is false.
It lights up green and, like, he has a look. What? What kind of power is this?
I think he was.
Oh my god, you're gonna break the Oracle! Yes! Oliver, you will be so freaking not lame if you break him! I cannot be broken. I know all truths. Truth cannot escape me. Secrets are no more.
I was just curious what would happen. Let's get to the cosplay part.
Cool.
He backs away, but he's not. He's staring at you, Toby. Like, he's not giving that stare up.
Alright, let's just get back to work.
What did the Oracle mean when he said your lineage?
Alright, I'll be truthful.
You better!
My grandfather was a henchman to a notorious villain that I forgot the name of. But some people don't even remember.
Pierce the best! Yeah! Pierce the best! Do it! Oh shit. Oliver, you believe him.
Alright, so Silence, from we literally like read about him and stuff.
Do I know about Silence?
Yeah, like my granddad was a henchman for Silence and like helped him.
What?
I don't like talking about that.
Oliver starts just like full on freaking out.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm nothing like him, and my dads are nothing like him.
But like, are you okay? Like, is your family okay?
We just deal with the name, basically. It's cool, man. It's fine.
I mean, just
I swear. Silence
is a scary dude, and
I know, right? Like when I first found out, I was like so excited, and then I realized what that actually meant. I was like, So every now and again, like the teachers here know who I am. I guess some people don't realize it and stuff, but it's cool. It's 2 generations removed. It's far from me, and it's nothing. It's cool.
I mean, if you're sure.
So anyway, your measurements.
Yeah, you take the tape and you do that.
Oh, by the way, no, I'm sorry. Real quick. I back at Reef. When I got really upset about the super villain fight, and I was all like really upset, and then I kind of said that you should be around. That was wrong, and I apologize because I kind of said that because I was just scared because supervillains make me scared, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to protect people, and I'm like, oh my god, I please stay around despite what I said. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Can you roll to comfort me? Because I
roll the comfort to support, Toby. Come on.
Of course.
Fail. Damn it.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
So, Toby, you also can either add a team to the pool or clear condition yourself.
I will add a team.
Cool. I will write that down.
You cleared guilty.
Like in the middle of just measurements, I'm like, by the way, I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean, you're kind of right. I didn't really have any business being there after the whole thing happened. I just wanted to make sure that Lofi was okay.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, like you're here to help and help us exist and stuff. It's just like as long as you're staying away from the main fight and stuff, leave that to like us and that weird Fray dude.
Yeah, he's kind of scary actually. I don't really like talking to him very much.
I mean, I'm cool with him. Like he does good work. It's just I don't really know much about him, and it's weird. I don't know. It's cool.
He is kind of mysterious,
Ooh.
I suppose.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody we might need to, I don't know, invite to our club. We need more people. Invite the weirdos. Come on.
I mean, he seems like a busy guy. I don't...
Okay, if you can go find the jeans flying around man, then you invite him.
I feel like I've already pulled my weight by inviting
Well,
Toby here.
fine. Toby and Saturni, it's your turn to recruit new members. What?
That wasn't part of the contract.
Saturni's just like, what? Oh, I know somebody. Saturni's confident. Saturni's just like, I already have somebody in mind. Okay, Toby, You recruit whoever you're talking about, weirdo person.
Actually, I know a weirdo we should probably invite
Oh.
in here. I think Sam would be down.
So we were going to talk about getting you a costume stuff figured out, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do that.
Sam did something, and I'm mad. You seem like the kind of person who can handle people being mad.
Okay, yes for it, just so you know.
You're gonna drop Amari in the ball pit?
Yes.
Mari's going the ball pit.
Were you able to create anything of you?
Yes, actually. Can also use this machine to speak with the ghost.
That date has come up like a lot. Funny story, that's kind of my birthday.